Guys, it's the final show of the series. Welcome to Dazzer Transfer Show, Series 6, the final episode. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Dazzer's Transfer Show. Welcome to the final episode of Series 6 of Dazzer's Transfer Show. Thank you very much, everyone who has joined. Unfortunately, we can't do it live. Also, we're changing things a bit now. We're going back to what we did originally in Series 1 and Series 2, where we did it as uploads, aka premieres, probably. But yeah, there's no more Dazzer Transfer Show actual streams because it's a bit of a faff on with Streamlabs not working at times and the connection being wonky, and it's trying to arrange agreeable days and times and stuff. So it has been a nightmare, to be quite honest. But as I say, hopefully this will go perfectly and hopefully we won't have any problems doing this. But yeah, welcome everyone who has joined. Thank you very much for joining. Please do leave a like, get your comments in the live chat on the premiere, as it probably will be a premiere. But as I say, I'll put all the stuff on the chat and stuff. But yeah, we are going back to the original way that we did it before. But I just want to start the stream by saying a very happy birthday to my father, who's 21 again. Yeah, he's 21 again, and I want to just say, I'm just going to tell you, just start the show with a bit of a sort of a bang. We're going to tell you one of his awful jokes to start the final show off. So this is what it is the other day he ordered 52 bees online, and the next day 53 bees turned up. So he emailed the guy and said, hold on, 53 bees have come here, but I only ordered 52. And the guy's saying, oh yeah, that one's a freebie. Right, never mind, we'll get on with the show then. As I say, it was a terrible joke. But yes, a lot of people will get it, people probably won't. But anyways, let's get on with the show, and let's welcome the final guest of this series, and it is the man from YouTube FC. It's Mr. YouTube FC himself. It's Mr. Joe Willett.
Good day.
Yeah. Good, yes. Welcome, Joe. Thanks for coming on.
Joke, Dazzer.
Yeah.
Classic.
Now you know why I said it's a bad joke. It is bad. Yes. I wouldn't care when he said that joke. I was absolutely buzzing. Right. Okay. Enough of the puns for the minute. Yes.
Oh, God.
Anyway, we're gonna get on with the show first of all. There's been a lot of news coming around recently, and also I just want to say that the Borough Luton vlog's going to be interesting. I'm not going to be doing the intro or anything outside, just because at the minute I've pulled a muscle in my calf, and that is official, by the way, because I've just been to the doctors to find out. And I can barely stand for about 30 seconds without it hurting me. So, it's going to be a struggle, but yeah, we'll get on with it. Yep.
You forgot to mention you've got your famous drink as well.
Oh, yes, the Iron Brew tea. I forgot to mention. How could I forget?
I've got a good cup of tea.
Yeah. Yes. What about a cup of U and V? W? That's probably the worst joke of the day.
You should have said a cup of tea.
TV, yeah. Anyway, we're going to start off with some breaking news that has come through. Bobby Madley, by the way, has returned to refereeing in England. Bad news, because he's about as bad as Mike Dean.
I don't remember him.
Bobby Madley was crap. Also, apparently Gallo's isolation at Manchester United being explained as well, which is interesting because obviously, you know, Gallo's he's come from the Chinese Super League, and you know, I can't see why he's not being allowed to go to Spain, you know. Oh, I don't know. It's just. I think it's just all this stuff that's going on, which I'm not going to go into detail about. Anyway, let's get on to the transfer centre. Deadline day transfers, of course, was that what happened. And first one I'm going to start with is something that actually came in about 40 minutes ago. Chelsea possibly signing Hakim Ziyech from the Dutch Eredivisie League, AFC Ajax. The current not the champions, actually. I don't think they are champions. The team got knocked out of the semi-finals of the Champions League last year with Hakim Ziyech getting the pick of the goals. So, yeah, Chelsea have agreed a deal to sign Ajax's Hakim Ziyech at the end of the season for 33.3 million, which, just to let you know, who will see out the campaign in Amsterdam. It could potentially rise to 36.7 million depending on add-ons. Ziyech was obviously one of Frank Lampard's top targets during the January transfer window, but Ajax refused to sell one of their key players mid-season. And just to let you know, this is an interesting fact for you. Apparently, according to some reports, Chelsea have actually spent more money trying to get this transfer ban gone than they have spent in the actual transfer window itself. So that's a bit of a interesting one, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, as I said, Joe watches the Champions League at times, doesn't he? So, you know, you'll know. I don't know how much you'll know about Hakim Ziyech, but obviously he played against Spurs, didn't he? You know, moved to Chelsea. He has played against. He's good on FIFA. Yeah, but that's completely different. But if he did go to Chelsea, I think it'd be an interesting one because obviously he's played against Tottenham Hotspur. He's played against a few Premier League clubs before, and I think he's capable. I do think he's capable. Would he fit in Frank Lampard's team and suit his style of play? That question remains a mystery. We won't know unless he actually joins them. But Hakim Ziyech is a fantastic player.
Sorry about that.
He's been a fantastic player for AFC Ajax, and I think it would be a shame to see him leave, I think, if I'm honest. And I'm not an Ajax fan, but if I was, I think it'd be a big shame for him to leave because of how well he's done in the Eredivisie. But I think he wants to go to the Premier League just to start a new challenge, continue his career elsewhere. And of course, the Moroccan international has scored a good amount of goals for them this season and last season. Scored a beautiful goal against Tottenham Hotspurs in the semi-final, which unfortunately they got knocked out. But nonetheless, he's had a very successful career at AFC Ajax at the minute.
Just pretend it's tomorrow.
And if he moves to Chelsea, I think it could be a good deal for them, actually, if he does go to them. Any thoughts, Joe? If you're there. Oh, dear.
Sorry about that, but yeah, I mean, the question is, obviously he proved it first Tottenham. Do you think he'll adapt to the English Premier League? Because obviously the Premier League and I think it's the Eredivisie, am I correct?
Dutch Eredivisie. Yeah.
That's it. And we can't lie, they're completely different leagues. The Premier League, in my opinion, is harder.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, will he adapt well? Where will he play? Will he get Mason Mount position in that obviously number 10? And yes, I know it's number 19, but the number 10 position.
Yeah.
Will he will he be able to get that position? But yeah, I think if I know you've just said it's gone up better than what you paid for him, Dazzer. How much was it, mate?
It's like said they've agreed 33 million.
33 million. For me...
But hold on, it could rise up to 36.7 depending on add-ons.
If you look at, obviously, how much football prices have gone up recently, I think Chelsea are getting an alright player for an alright price there. I mean,
yeah,
don't
definitely.
get me wrong, I'm not going to say I've watched him every week, because he hasn't, but he's obviously got 2 goals in Champions League, and checking this now, and Eredivisie, 6 goals and 12 assists in 18 games, so he's not a bad little player. He'll get you a lot of assists.
He's a team player. That's what I like about him as well. And he always has an eye for goal. I suppose most cams would. You know, although, I mean, going off topic, Lewis Wing has an eye for goal, but he's like, what is he, a centre mid? He's not really a cam as such, but he's got an eye for goal. You know,
whenever he loves a long shot in.
Yeah, he just loves the long shots. But yeah, Hakim Ziyech, fantastic player, and if Chelsea get him, then that, I think, is a job well done for Frank Lampard. On to the next one. Interesting one, this one is certainly interesting. It looks like Jadon Sancho could be leaving BVB Dortmund at the end of this season in the Bundesliga. And the main team at the minute, main thing at the minute is he's been linked with Manchester United and Chelsea. However, Borussia Dortmund are demanding 100 million for a young player like that. Okay, he's a very good player in the Bundesliga, but 100 million for him, it's like paying 113 million for João Felix, who hasn't done that bad for Atletico Madrid. But again, it's modern football prices are too high. Jadon Sancho, even though he's decent in the Bundesliga, he's not a superstar. I think he might be third or fourth in the top goal scoring chart, like 11 or 12 goals so far this season. And for 100 million, he's probably worth more than Lewandowski is, and Lewandowski scores goals most of the time. He's the top scorer in the Bundesliga again, ahead of Timo Werner. So some of the prices for the young players are ridiculous. 100 million for Jadon Sancho, I'm sorry, but he's not worth 100 million. That's probably Lewandowski price. Jadon Sancho, I'd say probably half of that, probably 50 million at the most or something like that. You know, but that's ridiculous. That 100 million. I understand, of course, maybe that they might have put that up because he's playing. He's not playing. He's playing for one of the big clubs in Germany, but he's actually playing for England as well at the same time. But if I just tell you the stats before, sorry, Joe. Quickly before we get to your points. Just go through the stats here. In the Bundesliga this season, as I said, 12 goals, 13 assists. So he scores and helps the team, which is good, but regardless, he's not 100 million, 50 million at the most, I'd say. Go on, Joe.
Well, for me, I totally agree. That is a complete robbery. 100 million. I'm not saying I agree with 100 million price because I don't, but don't forget it's English. When you sign an English player in the English top flight, it's going to cost more. But nowhere is he worth 100 million. I'm not saying he's not good. I haven't watched him too much, but I've seen him a bit for England and stuff. I just think 100 million, in my opinion, is too much.
Especially he's only 19. He turns 20 in March. But, you know, as I said, João Felix, I think, is probably maybe 18 or 19. I think he might be like the same age as Jadon Sancho, but he's worth more. I just don't get some of these price ranges these days. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And yeah, of course, as Joe said, if you're bringing in if you're going to try and sign an English player who's played in the top flight, obviously it's going to be a bit different. Let's. Do you have anything else to say? I've got someone just waiting for me to speak to them a second.
Well, I am obviously watching too much. The Euros are coming up. For me, that is going to be an interesting point to see how he compares in the Euros.
Joe, just keep talking for a minute because we're doing the birthday cake for some reason.
Seeing how he's going to do in the Euros is going to be very, very interesting because I mean, he's a cracking player, as Chris would say, but I'm trying not to repeat myself. I just need to carry on talking and Dazzer's not here and it's hard. I'm not a pundit, but yeah. It'd be interesting to see how he does in the Euros because the Bundesliga, don't get me wrong, there's some good teams in it. Dortmund, obviously, Leverkusen aren't a half bad side, but I still think, personally, teams like Manchester City playing them week in, week out, and then there's some teams in the Bundesliga which won't do very well in the rank thingy. In the Prem. I mean, yeah, there's not too much you can say about him. I'll just say subscribe to me right here, subscribe to Dazzer, just to keep the video going. Obviously, why Dazzer's busy. It's 19, good potential of a player. He could obviously come out to be a superstar, but could be a bit like Sterling. It could take a few years for him to find his best. It's going to be very, very interesting because obviously Spurs on that right wing, they've got, I think, Moore plays there a bit. They've got Lamella. Chelsea on the right wing, I believe. Is it Hudson-Odoi who starts there, if I'm correct? Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he affairs. Oh gosh, I don't know much to say. Sorry about this. That's all cut off and going. He's back. I run out of stuff to say. I was just.
As long as I've not been watching a chair not talking for the last 10 minutes.
Well, maybe for a minute or two, but.
Well, sorry about that. We had a bit of a fuff. Yeah, we had a bit of a. I
was trying to say it back and then be a bit like,
Right, we had a bit of a faff on trying to sort out the matches. Matches for me dad's cake.
What cake is it?
It's one of those. It's one of those chocolate ones with the cream inside from Morrison's.
Nice. That's
yes.
Not that nice.
Right, where's the deadline day gone? I had deadline day up here. That doesn't seem to. Oh, Lionel Messi intends to stay at Barcelona because his deal runs out in 2021 and is open to discussing an extension. There's not much to say about this because he's about 32 years old, and I really think that he's going to just end his career at Barcelona. I think a lot of people will be thinking that. Not just me, but there'll be a lot of people around the world who'll be saying that, you know, he's going to finish his career at Barcelona. What's the point of him moving on? I mean, having said that, I thought about that about Wayne Rooney when he was in the MLS. I thought he'd end his career there. He's gone to the Championship. So, you know, anything can happen these days. I can understand why. He scored. How many goals he scored? About a lot. He scored at least, I think, over 500 goals or something for
Who you are about?
Messi, Barcelona. Oh, yeah. But I highly doubt he was. I didn't think he'd ever leave Barcelona. He's been at Barcelona for goodness knows how long now. A long time. Probably longer than Ronaldo spent at Real Madrid. Because Ronaldo's been there for about 10 years, something like that, maybe 9-10 years. But Messi will end his career with Barcelona, I think.
Yeah. I'll say I am 99.9999999% sure Messi will end his career at Barcelona. It's just a load of rumours.
Not 100%? Well, you couldn't get much closer, could you? Okay, on to the next one. This is an interesting one. Michael Ballack, the former Chelsea and Deutschland legend, has come out saying that Kai Havertz, the current Bayer Leverkusen player and current Deutsche Die Mannschaft squad player, has... Michael Ballack's come out and said that Kai Havertz is not ready for Bayern. Now, I don't know what to say about this because obviously Michael Ballack knows German football a lot better than a lot of us do. But he's like only 20 years old. He's only 20 years old, man. He's still young. And we know what Bayern are like. Bayern like to sign older players. Unless, of course, you're Alphonso Davies. And then it's completely different. Pavard, I think, is in his 20s as well. I think Alphonso Davies is the youngest player at Bayern Munich at the minute. But Michael Ballack urged Kai Havertz to continue his development at Bayer Leverkusen despite growing speculations over a move to Bayern Munich. Now, he scored 20 goals. He had a sensational breakout campaign last time. Registered 7 assists. Earned himself a call-up to the Die Mannschaft squad, obviously. However, he has struggled to recapture that form this season. Although, having said that, interest is said to still be high from Bayern, who are reportedly looking to rebuild their squad this summer under Hansi Flick. Now, Hansi Flick doesn't play centre attacking mids much. Thomas Muller is a centre attacking mid, but he's playing him as a winger at times, I've noticed. And what he tends to play is he tends to play the 4-3-3 formation with the midfield being 2 centre mids and a CDM. And one of those centre mids is normally the box-to-box midfielder Leon Goretzka. And Philip Coutinho sometimes is in the other centre mid role with Joshua Kimmich at CDM. Now, where on earth would Kai Havertz fit in Bayern? Well, for starters, he would have to switch formation. Hansi Flick would have to switch it. He'd have to switch it so that he got 2 centre mids and a centre attacking mid. And then you could put either Muller or Havertz at the centre attacking mid spot and have a front three of Koeman, Lewandowski and Gnabry, which is what it should be originally because they're the main wingers. Having said that, Alphonso Davies is also one of those players who's normally either left mid / left winger, but he's been adapted into that left back role. So he's now playing as a pacey left back who overlaps and is an attacking fullback, should I say, actually, overlaps a lot of times. So it's interesting, you know. I mean, I don't see Havertz. I don't think I'd ever saw Havertz joining Bayern because I think he's just too young, and Bayern don't sign young players. So I'm not surprised there. This is what Ballack said to Sport 1, which is obviously a Deutsch. It's a German TV. If Bayern act in perspective and you still want to get the best German players, Havertz has to be brought in. And that's what Ballack said. Having said that, at the same time, he's urged him to stay at Bayern Leverkusen. And I can understand. You know, as I said, he's young. He's developing. He's been on a good form for Bayer Leverkusen last season, not this season mainly, but he's still a fantastic player. And I think if he keeps it up, I think he could become one of the best centre attacking mids in Germany, ahead of Thomas Muller. Because I'll admit Thomas Muller's becoming past it at the minute, but he's not particularly amazing. So, you know, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else to say. I mean,
I'd like to say that I know a lot about what you're going on about, but I know Thomas Muller is. I believe he's quite old now, isn't he? You believe he's getting on?
Thomas Muller?
Yeah.
I can't remember his age off the top of my head. I think is he in his 30s? Let me have a look here. I think he's 30 years old. So he's in the, I'd say he's in the latter stages of his career at the minute. So yeah, he's in his 30s now. So you're right, he is getting on a bit, but he's becoming past it at the minute because I don't think he's. The last couple of games I've seen him play this season, I don't think he's been amazing.
Yeah.
Anyways, anything you want to say on Havertz?
Not really.
Okay.
Not a good one to say, I just don't know much about it.
Yeah. I can't find the transfer deadline day. Oh, brilliant. That's all I need. Transfers. Spare a second. But yeah, I'll say if you have just tuned in, by the way, you've missed about 30 minutes of the stream already. Well, not the stream, but 30 minutes of the actual video.
I doubt anyone will have just tuned in, Dazzer, because they'll have had to click on it and see the video. Unless
you never know. Now, I couldn't mention this in the last episode. Odion Igalo went to Manchester United on loan. It's the literally
weird.
Last minute on deadline day. Really controversial that. And I can understand why he's left China. And obviously, I'm not going into detail. But that's literally, I think, one of the only reasons why I can assume. But to Manchester United, it's a big move and very controversial. He's only on loan now, thank God, because I wouldn't have bought him if I wouldn't even have bought him because he's not that good. He used to play for Watford, but he's not great at all. Go on then.
Do you want me to be honest with you? I think it's a bit of a panic buy for Manchester United.
Oh yeah, obviously they didn't have much choice because Rashford was out injured. There's only like Martial and Greenwood who were left, and Bayern were not Bayern. I'm getting my teams mixed up now. And United were in desperate need of another striker, but I mean. There's possibilities that he could be making his debut against Chelsea. If he does, then that's a certain Chelsea win because he does absolutely naff all most of the time. I said less I say about Igalo the better because I'm not a big fan of him whatsoever.
I mean, I watched him a bit when he was back at Watford. Gosh, I can't remember when it was. Sorry, I can't remember.
A few years ago,
I think he was an alright player, you know. I don't think he was alright, but with a team like Manchester United, that is a completely different story. I mean, you look where United are in the league. Yeah, they're not obviously going to win the league, but you can't look past United. They're a big club. They're a massive club.
It's mainly been the board. Mainly, it's been mainly the Glaciers and stuff, and all this carry on with them. That's what I'd say probably caused most of the uproar. But to do it last minute and to buy a player who isn't great, I think they were just trying to go through this and just pick one. You know, it was like one of those random number generators where just pick. All right, so we'll go for option number 5, Igalo. Probably the worst option in my opinion. He wasn't bad, but he was not great. I don't think he's been that great in his career. Anyway, swiftly moving on. Dare I say another controversial move, or do I say probably a bigger move? Jared Bowen. Now, we both watched the Championship. I didn't go to the Hull City game. I was down with the flu virus, so I couldn't watch Jared Bowen at the Riverside. Although, having said that, I watched it on Sky Sports instead. But no, Jared Bowen is a fantastic player who's done very well for Hull City. And I think Hull City are now a weakened side.
Definitely.
However, they nicked the draw against Reading. Having said that, but I think that's a big loss for Hull, because I think he's been their main player. He's been so vital for them this season, scoring goals and being on fantastic form for them. It's a big loss, and I think West Ham 20 million. I mean, that's probably reasonable for a Championship player, especially with the form he's been on. Going to West Ham, will he do well in the Premier League? Well, so far, I mean, I haven't really seen much of him for West Ham in the Premier League so far. But I'll say at the minute he'll be trying to get used to it. So, you know, I can't really judge him in a minute because I've not seen him play much. Jared Bowen, you obviously saw him playing at the Riverside. I saw the 2 goals he scored on Sky Sports. Two decent goals, I have to admit, against Borough. But yeah, do you think it's a right move to West Ham?
If I was Jared Bowen, do you think he's going to get game time for West Ham?
I think so, yeah. Be honest.
I think it's all about what's been agreed with the club, because if the club are saying you're going to be in and around the first team, I'd have said, I don't know. But for me, it's a risk. Either way, there's a risk. Because he could have stayed at Hull and started every game and been the best player. But if you're Hull, you're not going to be one of the best players you can be. You're not good. Yeah, he'll hopefully he can make a big impact. And what I'm trying to say, if he's at obviously West Ham, it's a big thing. Will he get started? They've got some big names at West Ham: Antonio, Snodgrass, Yarmolenko, and Felipe Anderson. That's just both wings. So it's a big risk. Will he get the game time? But if he stays in the Championship forever, he's never going to reach his full potential. So there's a risk whatever move he takes for me. So hopefully, obviously he'll be open. He goes to West Ham, starts, tears the Premier League apart. Probably bigger money as well.
Yeah, true. On to the next one. Again, another Bundesliga one. However, it's a player that a lot of people have heard about, and it's no other than the former Liverpool man, Emre Can. Emre Can left Juventus and has gone to Borussia Dortmund on loan, and already has scored an absolute banger at Bayer Leverkusen in their 4-3 defeat. But no, he scored an absolute belter from distance, well, probably about 25-30 yards straight into the corner. Fantastic goal he scored. I mean, I think he'll suit Borussia Dortmund because obviously he's back in his home country. Although apparently, if I'm not mistaken, he's German and Turkish, but is actually more German, so he plays for the German. It's a bit like Declan Rice, isn't it? England, Ireland, sort of that situation. But Emre Can's a brilliant player. He did well at Juventus. I think he'll do fine at Borussia Dortmund. We've already seen it so far with that goal. So, and it's only a loan deal at a minute, but I think, give him time. If he keeps playing as well as he has done already, then I think Dortmund will look to buy him. Not sure if you watched much of Emre Can. I mean, you probably will done in the Premier League.
A little bit. I thought it was alright for Liverpool. Was it an overhead kick or a long shot? I can't remember, but I remember he scored an absolute banger one time.
I don't remember. I don't remember him scoring an overhead kick, to be honest. Probably a long ranger. He only really ever scores long range goals after time. He's a bit like Lewis Wing, but no, I don't recall him scoring an overhead kick. So yeah, I think it was a long ranger. Yeah. Well, yeah. But yeah, Emre Can, it's only a loan deal, though. That's what surprises me. Because good at Juventus. He was good at Juventus. He's only gone to Dortmund on loan. Juventus could have got a bit of money for him there because he's a good player. So I think they made a bit of a mistake by only sending him on loan and not selling him on. But, at the end of the day, it was Juventus, wasn't it? It was their decision at the end of the day. What else have we got? Oh yes, the left back who played for Leipzig against FC Bayern München, Manchester City's Angelino, who's gone there on loan. Interesting. I didn't think he was amazing in the Premier League. I think he's probably took a step down a bit to the Bundesliga, because obviously there's less teams in the Bundesliga, and obviously each team only plays 34 games a season. That's normally how it works. Unless they've changed the rules, but no, that is how it normally works. But Angelino wasn't amazing at Manchester City. I didn't think he was that good. So loan move to Leipzig, probably the right idea, and then that means he gets a bit more game time for currently one of the big Bundesliga clubs. They haven't actually been a big Bundesliga club until the last couple of seasons. So, but they're in the top of the table battle with FC Bayern, who are still ahead of them. But no, trust me, Angelino's not great. But against Bayern, I didn't think he played bad. I think he got a yellow card or something, but he hasn't done too bad so far. Still early days, I have to admit. Let's have a look. Anything else coming through? I mean, you'll know a bit about Angelino, surely, because it's Premier League, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think he's awful.
Yeah, I don't think he's amazing either, though.
Nah, he's not Man City quality.
Yeah. Well, we'll end the show in a few minutes. I haven't said that. We'll probably add an extra minute on for me being downstairs trying to sort the cake out. Obviously, I can't take the laptop with me, unfortunately. There's been a couple of... Oh, yes. I nearly forgot to mention him. Borough made 2 signings on transfer deadline day. One of them being Harold McCurdy, who's made 2 appearances now for the club and scored a bloody good own goal against Wigan Athletic. Which that was a pain in the backside because that cost us 2 big points. That's 2 points dropped there. And against 10 men. But no, I mean, Harold McCurdy for Saint Etienne was decent.
I've seen him live at Brentford, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah. I saw him against Wigan. He wasn't that bad. He was quite solid.
I thought.
But he needs to learn to score in the right net.
I think first Brentford, he was class. He was big unit. I mean, it'll give some. We haven't had. We have IR, but I think they'll bully the defenders. It'll make it a white back for them.
For first team.
Yeah, I think it'll give us an extra option, and I think he's a very, very, very solid player. Obviously, look, we've conceded 5 goals since him coming in. That's not his fault. Someone said, chanting Harold McCurdy, get out of our club on a live stream I was watching.
You do? Well, now, how wait? Now, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Exactly.
It's like the time when there was people wanting Woodgate out after he lost against Crewe. Now, yes, I've been Woodgate out for a long while.
I was.
And I still am, unless we can keep this. If we keep this unbeaten one at home going, I might suddenly change it. But we need to be winning games because we haven't won since Preston. To be honest, I don't think we haven't won since Preston away, if I'm not mistaken. So You know, and that was back at the start of January. It was New Year's Day. So we haven't really won a single game since then. I might be wrong, but as far as I'm concerned, we haven't won a game since then. But we are about 10 or 11 games unbeaten at home. So if we keep this unbeaten one going at home, preferably with a few wins instead of draws, then, you know, I might change back to Woody in, you know. But
I'm Woody in at the minute.
There's a lot of people are in, a lot of people are in, a lot of people are out. It's just fan opinion at the end of the day, isn't it?
Another one we could talk about is Ravel Morrison.
Yeah, we're just about to go on to him, yes, speaking of which. But, yeah, Harold McCurdy out. Oh, my God. Bloody give him a break. For goodness sake. He's literally just joined the club. He hasn't adapted into the championship yet. Only, I say, he doesn't even... I don't think he doesn't really know Woody's style of play at the minute. So, you know, what are you playing at saying that? Yes, he scored an own goal. I mean, it was one of the best own goals all season, probably. But, but he just needs to learn to score in the right net, apart from that, you know. But other than that, he's a good defender.
I mean, every player's going to score an own goal.
Oh, yeah, it comes to the territory, doesn't it?
I didn't watch the game. We weren't at the game. I don't have Sky.
It was a good own goal.
Apparently the ball got delivered and it was Dale Fry who was at fault, meaning Harold McCurdy had to get some on it, otherwise they were going to put it in.
It was practically a diving header, straight into his own net. But it was a good header, just in the one goal.
Dale Fry at fault, but like I say, I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I did watch it though. It was a good own goal. But I mean, people just have to give Harold McCurdy a chance. Yeah, he scored an own goal, comes with the territory. And apart from that, he's good. I don't think Ryan Shotton's going to get back into the Borough team, no.
I hope not.
Because he's bad. No disrespect, but you're awful, mate.
Shotton, he's been playing like right back, centre back.
Well, yeah, that's true. He's mainly a centre back now. Because obviously Jed Spencer's taken that right back role.
You've got to respect, fans have been on his back since day one. He was terrible in his first game versus Brentford. Constant points. That was his first game or one of his first games. But yeah, since then he hasn't been brilliant. Let's be real. But he always goes out and puts 100% effort in every time, no matter what the fans think of him. Which is, you have some players who don't try, they don't care.
Like me.
Not like you, Dazzer. I hope not, otherwise you're getting dropped. But yeah.
Probably deserve it. So I'm not that great. Yeah. Anyway, I'll let you finish your point and we'll go on to Ravel, and then I think that might be the last thing.
Move on to Ravel. Big Rav.
Well, we're going on to Ravel then. Okay. So we're going to unravel the info. Never mind.
Oh, Dad, we need to go to the shop. Shall we go to Morrison's? That is bad.
Here's to you, Mrs. Morrison. Oh, sorry, Mr. Morrison, isn't it? Anyway, Ravel Morrison, sorry. I'll shut up. Ravel Morrison on transfer deadline day was Borough's second sign on transfer deadline day. Again, another loan deal. And an interesting one. Sheffield United, obviously, he's done well at Sheffield United. He's quite a good player. He's one of those players who I really like. He's good attacking wise. He gets back to help the defence at times. He's a team player. And I think he sort of leads. I think he's one of those leaders when it comes to midfield. Just he orders that midfield a lot. Oh, from what I've seen of him, yeah. It's an interesting move. Go on.
Yeah. He is a great player, great skilled player. Spent time at big club, West Ham United, Manchester United. If he can keep his head in the club and in the game, he should be a class player. Yeah.
Since when?
The tea's ready.
Since when did he play for Manchester United? When did he play for United? I don't recall.
I'm probably making that up.
I don't recall him. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, I thought no. Dazzer Mattee's ready. I've got a bit of a problem.
Oh yeah, I didn't actually.
Dazzer Mattee's ready.
Well, we'll be quick anyway. We'll get your thoughts in. If you want to get your thoughts in, then
head off.
I said, and you want to head off, and that's fine.
I'll keep it short and sweet. I think if he can keep, I didn't watch it last game, but if he can keep his head in the game, he's going to be a good player, and I'm sure with him. He'll create goals. He'll hopefully get a few assists.
He's a winger.
Great start at Sheffield United. He didn't play great there, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah, no worries, mate. All the best. I do apologise, by the way. I was actually incorrect with what I said because I swear I've seen him play as a midfielder before. Turns out he's actually a winger. So I've completely got that wrong. But no, Joe is right. He has actually played for Manchester United. I've just never been able to recall him playing for United because I don't remember him playing for United at all. But this must be going back a few years, though. I think that is going back a while. What was that about? How long ago did he play for United? Yeah, 2010, 2012. Having said that, he was at Manchester United, but never played. He didn't start a single game, got no appearances, and didn't even get a goal. As you can tell, he got no goals from 0 appearances. It's quite obvious, that isn't it? Yeah, he didn't get a start for United, and he's a very good player. Plus, if he gets given game time, I think he'll do well for the club, and he's a big player that Borough need, especially. Some of the quality we have a lot of quality in the squad, but there's a lot of our players who do get chances and shoots and stuff don't take chances, and he's one of those who probably change that, a bit like Lewis Wing. So, but yeah, I mean, my overall view of the transfer window, well, for United, Bruno Fernandes signing good. Igalo, what the hell are you doing? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not a fan of him. So I'd give United probably about maybe a 6 out of 10, mainly just because of the Fernandes signing, but they've only signed 2 players. Actually, no, they've only signed 2 players. Actually, I'm going to go 5. I'm going to go 5, go down the middle. 1 good, 1 bad signing. For Borough, quite a few signings. Patrick Roberts, who's injured at the minute on loan, that was, potentially a good signing. And he did well in the first couple of games, so I was very happy with that. Just a shame he got injured. There's Howard McCuddy, very strong defender. You got Rather Mawson, who's a very good player as well. Who else have we signed? I've forgotten who else we signed now. Oh, we got that Dejan Stojanovic. He's rarely going to get a start, is he? He's not really going to get starts as such. I think I might have missed one more. Excuse me, I think I might have missed another. I think I've missed one. So who else did we sign? Let's have a look. So that's it. We got Stojanovic, we got McCuddy. Who else did we get? Oh, Hayden Coulson's been here all season, hasn't he? Rather Morrison, Patrick Roberts. Oh, Lucas Nemecha as well. Yes, he's another player that I've missed out. We've made a few decent signings. And I think with some of the signings we made, if we keep this unbeaten run going and we start winning games, we could so easily get to the top 10. But the strikers need to be more clinical. But yeah, that 5 players signed. A lot of them very good ones. Dejan Stojanovic won't even get a start. But I'm going to give Boroughs an 8 out of 10 because I think they've done well with some of these signings. Some of these signings have paid off and some of them haven't. Obviously, Stojanovic, as I said, won't get started. Roberts was perfect until he got injured. But I still will probably see him back in March to continue his decent spell minutes. So we've got some good players. And it's been a bit of a decent one, I'd say, for Borough, considering that they don't have much money in the club. For Bayern, Odriozola signed for Bayern, FC Bayern, and literally they didn't make many signings at all, apart from Odriozola. There was Coutinho. I think he's been at Bayern all season. check here. But no, I mean, buying the Odriozola signing was good because he's quite a pacey. He's quite a pacey player, and he's obviously going to be good overlapping wise, and he's obviously going to be another attacking fullback because that's what Hansi Flick does. He likes attacking fullbacks. That's what he likes. So he's done well. He's done quite well making that signing. Pavard has been here all season, hasn't he? Who else did he bring in? I don't think he brought in anyone else, did he? No, he didn't bring anyone in. Didn't bring anyone else in. Oh, yeah, there was they made that new signing board-wise with the Deutsch legend Oliver Kahn. But other than that's not been a great transfer window for Bayern. Probably give that like a 3 out of 10 because that's not been great. They haven't done much at all in the transfer window. But I think that's probably because Hansi Flick's had only just been given the proper managerial job at that time. So apart from that, that's really all I'm going to say for that. It has been a fantastic. It's been a fantastic show. Is what I'm going to say. I've enjoyed doing as a transfer show this series. It's been a bit of a nightmare at times because we've had loads of issues and stuff, technical wise, and trying to get guests on and stuff. So what we're going to do is in future we're going to just do it recording. We're going to do recorded versions, and we're just going to upload them whenever. As there's no specific days or time that's going to be up, so it's not going to be live anymore because of that. But big thank you to everyone who has been tuning in throughout the season. Not the season, the series. And a big thank you to everyone who's been on the channel, been on these episodes. Joe, big thanks for him coming on. Unfortunately, I had to leave towards the end. But as I said, that was because his tea was ready, so it's not really his fault that. But it's been fun, and I'm looking forward to the summer series, which will have there'll be a lot more episodes actually in series 7 actually. I'm losing count of these series. In series 7 we'll be doing the summer transfer window, and the next stream for channel, I think if I'm not mistaken, will be most likely I think Monday night when United take on Chelsea. But that's it for this series, and a big thank you to everyone who's been on channel throughout the series. Thank you for the support, and from obviously on Dazzer's Football Stand, have a fantastic night. Good night.